Hi, my name is Kwabena Mankata and this is my solution presentation. Contoso High School has been facing increasing challenges with parking availability, leading to complaints from both teachers and visitors. I have built this solution to improve parking management, enhance accessibility, and reduce unauthorized use. Let's dive right in. As you can see, this is my environment, and I created a parking challenge with my initial KM as the publisher. When you go into the parking challenge and go to the tables and click on the vehicle table, there's the make of the vehicle, the model of the vehicle name, and then owner email. The parking request table has parking request date and time, parking request name, vehicle, parking request as columns. And then when we go into the parking inspection table has inspection date time, parking request, parking inspection, and vehicle. Now, the parking inspection table has a lookup to the vehicle table and also by using the vehicle ID, and also has a lookup relationship with the parking request by using the parking request ID. Now, let's dive into our modern driven app. Our modern driven app has vehicles, so it has the vehicle name, make, model, vehicle owner email. Then we go to the parking request. So the active parking request, the name, the vehicle, the parking request date and time. There is also the active parking request today. It's empty, but we'll populate it soon. Parking inspection. So parking inspection, the vehicle, the inspection date and time, parking request date and time. There's the active parking inspection today. It's also empty, but we'll populate it soon. Then we'll go to the Canvas app. Now, our Canvas app has four screens. The first one is the home screen. The home screen helps you to navigate the review screen and the new inspection screen. When we click the review screen, all this information. If there's none here, we are going to populate it, do the changes in the modern driven app, and then you see how the changes reflect. We go back, we'll go to the new inspection screen, the same thing. When we'll go to create, you can even create a new vehicle, the name, the make, the model, and then we go back. This is our homepage. So that's an overview of the modern driven app and then the Canvas app. From the Canvas app, let's go to the modern driven app. Parking inspection. So let's pick any. Let's just pick in. Let's pick this one today. Then we save parking request. Change the date to today. Save and close. Let's pick another one. Then we save and close. Save and close. Probably pick another one. That'll be our last one. Then we save and close. We save and close. Now with this information, we can go back to our Canvas app. When we go to our Canvas app, now we can go to our review screen. When we go to our review screen, it's loading. So the changes we made in the modern driven app, they have reflected here. So we can go back, new inspection screen. There is a car. Well, once you key in the vehicle, and there's a parking request, it's going to show up here. But we'll come in, do changes to this, and you see how it works. We can go back to the modern driven app and then go to vehicle. Let's create a new vehicle. So I'm keying my email, then we save and close. But when we come to the vehicle, we should see the vehicle we just created. Some 444, this is the vehicle. So we can go to our parking request and then create a new parking request for the vehicle that we just created. So today, 8 a.m. vehicle, some 444, and then we save and close. Now, because we have already created a flow, let's check our email and see if it's going to reflect. Yes, that's reflected. The parking request for some 444 today has been granted because it was received at 8 a.m. We can go back to our Canvas app, go back to our new inspection, look for the vehicle we just created, some 444. This is it. Then we submit. Once we submit, it comes to the review screen. This is a SAM 444. So that is how the modern driven app and the Canvas app are linked together to enable a very good parking experience. Now we go to our cloud flow. Our cloud flow is what we have created to generate email notifications to owners of vehicles who request parking. Now the cutoff is 5 p.m. If your request coming after 5 p.m., you'll not be granted. If it comes in before 5 p.m., you'll be granted. Now if it comes in after the 15 maximum capacity, you also not be granted. So let us test it and see how it is working. So we can go to our parking request, go to new, and then let us pick today's date. Let's pick one within the time range 2 p.m. Let's look for a vehicle. Let's look for a vehicle BCD 20B. Save and close. Then we'll go to our email. Yes. Your parking request for BCD 20B today with request this has been granted because it was received at 2 p.m. Let's go back and do one last example. We create another parking request today. This time let's choose a time after the cutoff, 7:30 p.m. Let's use vehicle 121K. 121. We save and close. Yes. So email her that request too late. Your parking request 121 was received after 5 p.m. because it was 7:30. Request submitted have been closed and not valid. If you still need parking, submit your request before 5 p.m. tomorrow. So that is how the flow works. Now we can go to our Power BI report. The Power BI report has the home page, the filters page, the parking review page. The home page help you navigate the filters in the parking. We'll go to the filters page, navigate back to the home page, and then from the home page you can go to our parking review page. Now we'll go to the parking review page. It gives us cards. So there is a card of total inspection that is 1276K, 1276 total inspection. 1,132 total requests, which is 89% inspection of valid parking requests. There's the parking request details here. So when we navigate to the home page and then we come to the filters page, here with the slices we can make changes. So we can select, let's select maybe Haparon, and let's select Orbit. Maybe let's select all. Let's take out Quantum and Pulse. Let's select all the days. I'll take out Monday and Tuesday and slice to this date. And then we'll go to our parking review. And go to our parking review. We realize that the total inspection is 45 and the total request is 42. And there is 93% with valid parking requests for that particular car. If I pick knob 88A, realize that it has 23 total inspections, 22 requests, and 96% valid parking requests. That is for knob 88K. Back to our home page. So thank you very much. This is the end of my presentation. I'm so grateful to have learned a lot with regards to Microsoft Power Platform. What I'll do to extend and improve the solution I have built is to create a page in the Power BI report to determine the number of parking spaces available at a glance and trigger a notification to whoever wants to submit a request. Also, I like to create a possible waiting list for whoever is in line for parking when someone's leave. That means that when the cutoff 5 p.m. is not done, yeah, there are 15 parking spaces. So there'll be a waiting list. An email will be sent to you when someone leaves so that you can come and park. And now with real-time technologies, using license plate recognition cameras, that can be used to automate the inspection. Thank you very much.